man, but not a silverfish? Unless I'm not seeing it here. What, do you have like a pet skin on the silverfish pet? Do you have a unique sort of silverfish skin that I'm not aware of? I do not. The silverfish is easy to get. Silverfish. This one stack of cobblestone, ridiculously easy. Well, enchanted cobblestone, Ironman. Don't you even dare. I had goddamn silverfish pet before I reached level 25, I think. Yeah, I had a silverfish pet before I reached mining 25. Don't you dare say, oh, well, it's because I'm an Iron Man. I promise you, it's very easy to get it. My god. How's my silverfish pet looking? I think my silverfish is like level 99. Yeah, level 99. I don't have eggs. You can get that easily from like a chicken head. Like, you get a chicken head and then you eventually get yourself an enchanted egg. You put that into a chicken minion and ta-da. Let's actually check out how many... Isn't it? I got 20 super enchanted eggs. I haven't placed down a chicken minion in forever. I think I can make even more. Yeah, I can definitely make even more. Oh, you don't like it. Wee. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just running around. This lobby might be a little tryhard with that one Iron Man, but whatever. We just left a perfectly good mini boss right here. Is this gonna... No, it's not gonna summon in my boss. This is gonna summon in my boss. How else can I get mining XP? I guess you can mine gemstones in the crystal hollows, but except from that, you just mine mithril with a heart of the mountain, like a decent heart of the mountain. I didn't check out your heart of the mountain, but it probably has to be quite good, because hell, you can max out your heart of the mountain easily. It's super simple to max out the Harder Mountain. I'm just too lazy to max out my one. I still remember how much of a bitch it was to get like 4 million powder. Like, sheesh. 4 million of both powder was a nightmare. Is not Delta mining dead? Delta mining still makes more than ruby mining. Also, hey the Icarus, how you doing? No, Delta mining isn't dead, even though that is... For some reason, people thought that it died. In reality, it's just been given a slight nerf. You can still make around like 60 million per hour if you're smart. Which is double ruby mining. Once again, that's if you're smart. And have a good ping, of course. Also, hey Icarus, how you doing? Yeah, how Dello mining is now is you use the Dello pet in a short burst and you use your pick ability while the Dello pet is recharging. So you use all of the Dello energy you can, and then you use your pick ability, you mine with that, then you switch to the Dello pet until it runs out of energy, which then you use the pick ability again, and you just follow that pattern, and then you make like, I don't know, at least 50% more than ruby mining. Delta mining is still alive. It's just not as profitable as it used to be. People like to say, oh, it had a fat nerf, when in reality, it sort of had a bigger nerf. I don't care what anybody says, the Delo pet is still powerful. How do you spell armadillo? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's an extra A. Yeah. Blah blah blah. I'm sticking to Magma-filled Sapphire. That's quite good. I'm sticking with Ruby since I have a private coordinate. Hello there, TG Guyril. Wait, what? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Watching now started streaming for. One watching started streaming. Can you carry an F5? I can give advice. Like if you want to post your idea and I can give you advice. Yeah, this is still very powerful. All that happened is the energy, which it is enough, but it also comes back very quickly. The Delo pet is still busted overpowered. To the point that honestly, a much harsher nerf. If it was me, I would have given it a way harder nerf than what the admins would have given. Because of the fact that it's just too powerful. Do you need F5 players or to farm? I wonder why people were complaining so much about, like, people were so sad that the Delo got nerfed, like the Delo mining got nerfed, and yet it was one of the biggest causes of inflation in the game. It was actually a bigger cause of inflation than the Garden, with the exception of when the Garden first came out and you had the teleport pad AFK sort of. Let's just call it as it is, the F11 macro strategy that everybody used. Set up a few teleport pads, you press F11, and you basically macro it. I know the definition of macroing is a bit loose, but still. It's just ridiculous. I think the things that affected the economy the most was the great gemstone dupe when the Crystallis first came out, followed up by the massive AFK / macro Garden, and then there's the armadillo mining gemstones, which was around for the longest. Like making 90 mil per hour by armadillo mining, it's just absurd. Even a beginner can make like 50 mil with, not 50, what was it? 40 mil with an extremely basic mining setup if they armadillo mined. Like, that was the thing that caused the most inflation that people didn't actually realize. It made more inflation and like more coins in the economy than the gemstone dupe. Well, not the gemstone dupe, but the Garden, since it was around for so long. The gemstone dupe was definitely the biggest cause. Mine cobblestone? Yes. Yes, Gamosaurus, that would be considered. Well, not really. The definition behind that is very, like I said, confusing. It should be considered a macro, and yet at the same time, it's not a macro as it's a game feature. Technically, you could just press F11 and set it. Just press F11, slightly move your cursor into place, have a few teleport pads set up, and it wouldn't be considered a macro because it's built into the game. But also at the same time, since you're not at your desk actually playing the game, it would also be considered a macro at the same time. Also, thanks for the follow there, Sarah Neo. Greatly appreciate it. I don't understand how it is. I'm guessing it would be considered a macro if it wasn't built into Minecraft itself. Which I'm pretty sure it's an unintended feature in Minecraft. You see how this gets confusing? Yeah, it's a lot of fun to explain. I really hated when F11 was like a big thing in the garden. I say if you just hold down like 2 keys, like the brake and move sideways, it wasn't a macro then, because of the fact that you were still actively at the computer holding down keys. Like you would still be considered playing the game. And like with F11 where you can get up and move and go outside, let's just be honest, they won't be going outside. You could do literally anything other than play the game while also having the game play itself. Yeah. I'm having fun in this game again. That's a lie. I'm not having that much fun at all. I wonder what's worse, a skyblock nowadays or a Clash Royale nowadays. If you know anything about the Clash Royale, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Even the only people in the crate sort of what is it? Yeah, people who are partnered with the Clash of Clans, whatever, Supercell calling Clash of Clans pay to win. I like to be watching a stream. You're just being the hub. Let me guess, you're just in the hub jumping around from building to building as you watch the stream, I'm guessing. Yeah, quite a lot of people just do that. They just in the hub bouncing around from building to building, thinking about what to do or watching a stream. Like, it's just quite common to see somebody do that. I don't blame you. In fact, I sometimes do that. I'm questioning what to do next in the game. I don't know why everybody loves jumping around the hub so much. Oh, hey Kalutic, how long has it been? Let's go M3. I wonder if I should actually try doing M3. I haven't done dungeons in a long time, and I have 0 master stars. Then back to skyblock. Nice. I love how you returned to skyblock as I'm thinking about stop playing skyblock. We can try. I know I can survive, but the thing is I can't be bothered to change up my setup. And let's see. Start shooting. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically been like a year. Fucking hell. Skyblock has really changed. The game has become much easier, so you'll be able to catch up. So much easier. Like I say, a new person could catch up to me in like 6 months. And that includes a new Ironman account. Like, with how easy it is to play as an Ironman nowadays, you can catch up to where I am in 6 months. And I wish I was joking. Or a rock called soft is sitting in a random place. Okay, I actually don't know about Dash 1 game source. Playtime 2,500 hours. 1,000 hours can be shortened to 100 hours. Like setting up the garden and doing powder grinding, like doing all the mining, can be done in like 100 hours. Like setting up all of these plots, as annoying as it is, really doesn't take that long. You're probably looking at like 10 hours to get all of these down, which is very easy. And then we got to the heart of the mountain. This, like a basic 4 million, used to be like 40 hours. And now it's like 10 hours. Less than 10 hours because of the new Great Explorer perk. There's honestly so much. Every time I talk about this game, I'm always like, oh yeah, there's so much in the game now that makes it ridiculously easier to catch up to where I am. And yet I have nothing in the game that makes it easier for me. Not really easier, but more like as a compensation for playing the game. You truly get more out of the game if you stop playing the game, return a year later, when the game is easier for newer players to get into. Like, I'm not joking. Something different? Yeah, I'll try out Windcraft tomorrow. I just need to set up a few mods for Windcraft. Once I set up the mods for Windcraft, I'll start playing it. For example. Why not try Buzz? Wait, what do you mean? Restart skyblock new account? The thing is, I can't be bothered to start a new account because it's still the same. It's the same but different at the same time, if it makes any sense. Like, I'm still grinding for coins, but I have more money making methods on a normal account. But the issue with a normal account is, every time I play on a normal account, I just want to buy every single item. I don't want to grind the game. I'm so used to grinding everything in the game by myself, not needing the Hypixel Bazaar, that when I start a normal account, I'm gonna be like, I can just skip all this? Are you serious? That just feels disgusting. Like, let's talk about mining. I'm confident that I can make like a good solid 5 million an hour within like I can get a money making method of 5 million per hour within like 20 hours of creating a new account. As ridiculous as that might sound, it's not impossible. In fact, if you know what you're doing, you can do that quite easily. Especially since I have like private coordinates, I can get that done not as quickly as somebody who has like private armadillo mining coordinates, but I have private ruby coordinates, which is worse but still very good. Yeah, but there's new features since you saw that you can. It's a different experience. The thing is, when you switch from an Ironman account to a normal account, it doesn't feel the same. The challenge on an Ironman account to grind every single item yourself seems so much fun in theory. And it is a lot of fun. Like bowling 60 mil an hour in 1 hour. Okay, that requires an actual fair bit of intelligence and understanding the game. That's different from buying like a pick of Nimbus and some basic hardstone gear. Then starting to Dello mine until you can buy Sorrow armor. And ta-da, by the time you get Sorrow armor, you can make around like a little under 10 mil per hour. And more than likely speaking, you can make under 10 mil an hour in less than 50 hours of playing the game on a new account. Ridiculous. As I should probably was upgraded. I should probably pick up the pet. Oh, it's immediately went into my inventory. Yeah, I'm not upgrading it just yet. Still felt worthless. I say that every single item I've collected. I feel you. I understand. Everything that I have just feels so worthless now. Because of the fact that it's so much easier to get. Like, why is it everything I have just feels super easy nowadays. I say the most difficult thing I've gotten is surprisingly the Atom Split Katana. Only because of the quartz. Surprisingly, this Hyperion doesn't feel that difficult when compared to getting all of the quartz for the Atom Split. The Giant Sword, it's so easy with the RNG meter in the game. RNG meter, easy. Yeah, RNG meter Berserker update, easy. RNG meter Berserker update, and a few extra changes to make F7 easier. This just seems worthless. This? Just buy yourself some fucking carries. Like, that's what everybody does. Everybody, even on Ironman account, I see Ironman accounts are buying carries. I don't understand. They say that they're willing to buy carries on an Ironman account. Like, it certainly feels like this is all worthless. The Warden helmet that I spent like 100 hours getting, RNG meter made it seem worthless. Like, you slowly go through all of your items. The diamond head, I can definitely admit, even though I said that the Hyperion feels worthless, the diamond head still does feel like it's worth quite a lot. Like, I can't deny about that. It truly is a major accomplishment. But you slowly go back through all of the items and you realize just how much easier it is to get everything now than when it was in the past. And it's like, I spent so long trying to get these items and now people can get them super easily. Suddenly, I say like, where's my drill? This drill? Let me just get the drill out. Blah blah blah. This drill with the Colionite and wait, where's the other things? I feel like I'm missing something. Let me try to remember what it was. Is it the glassite jewels? Colionite and glassite jewels are just... You can get them so easily now. Oh yeah, it's the gold plates. Gold plates and mithril plates. Yeah, two of the most difficult things about the 655s was the Colion drop rate, the mithril plates, basically the gold plates requiring glassite jewels. You can get them super easily with the new bestiary. The most difficult thing about the 655 nowadays is the fact that the admins looked at the... It feels like the admins looked at the... What's the sword in Terraria called again? What's that? The best sword in Terraria. I forgot what it's called. Like, they took that sword and made it even more difficult and annoying to get. Alright, let's look at other things on my profile that are much easier to get nowadays. Honestly, it's just so much that I can't be bothered to go through them independently. I wonder what items I have which are actually worth something, that I actually consider something. Like I said, the Atom Split Katana feels like it's worth something. The Rift Necklace actually somewhat feels like it's worth something. When we go through my artifacts, treasure artifact I would actually say is somewhat worth something, but at the same time it isn't. I'd say that the Ring of Love, only because of the flower minion, is worth something. I continue to go through this. The reverse, I mean, yeah. I guess the reverse transferable, well, whatever this is, big brain, the test bucket are worth something, I guess. But that's really just a stretch. The bronze tooth, I guess, is worth something. If we go through here, I really don't feel like there's anything here that is really worth anything anymore to me. Like, it all just feels kind of pointless. Like, they're so easy to get. The G-Drag is worth something. Nobody can never deny that. It's not really easy to get the G-Drag. That's one thing I do like. Let's actually check out the pet. Why another live? What are you talking about? Did my stream crash? Oh, I'm guessing my stream must have crashed. Oh shit, I'm guessing... Ah, fuck, my entire stream crashed, didn't it? I feel like my stream crashes every single time I'm playing Skyblock. It's not started 26 minutes ago. I'm guessing my stream must have crashed several times. I was just talking about like items I felt like are useless, even though they used to be big accomplishments back in the day. G-Drag is definitely quite a big accomplishment. Back in the day, the escape a pet used to be a big accomplishment, but it's now super easy to get. Why is it the magma cube pet looks so weird? Probably because it's meant to look different from the ball pet. Yeah, with the new bestiary update, this is certainly just became a joke to get. Paper airplane. God. I don't like the fact that I can look through my items and really feel like I've gotten nothing that's actually rewarding or worth it anymore. Do you use the fly mill? Alright. I think I'm just gonna end it here. You know, when Bal just came out? When Bal just came out, that was good. That was a long time ago. Do you remember when the Bal pet used to actually get burned in the lava? Like, sometimes you'll get the Bal pet and it will get burned in the lava. Back in the old days. I'll see ya. I'm out streaming it tomorrow.